These videos are filmed in the city of Toronto. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Hello and welcome to Movement with Laurelle. I'm Laurelle and I'll be leading you through this short practice today. Today we're focusing on movement that will help with any period discomfort, endometriosis, when you're feeling that pain or uncomfortable, icky feeling when you have your cycle. So go ahead, hop into something comfortable. It doesn't have to be yoga clothes. It can be sweat clothes. It can be your pajamas, whatever you feel most comfortable in. This practice is all about comfort. So make sure that you are really, really comfortable. So we're going to start off in a seated position today. You will have the option to use a bolster or a pillow just for that little added comfort today. If you don't have it, no worries, you don't need it. And you can also just use a pillow from your bed. Sometimes that's what I love to do. So you can go ahead, find a nice comfortable seat. Sometimes I like to elevate my hips a little bit. That way my spine is nice and long and I don't have to worry about holding in my core, especially when I'm feeling that discomfort. So go ahead, close down those eyes. Just take a moment to settle into your breath. And slowly begin to feel each inhale and exhale as it enters and leaves the body. And begin to pay attention to how you're feeling today. Are you tired? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you happy? Any positive, negative, or neutral emotions, just allow yourself to tap into that. Just become aware. Knowing that however you're feeling in this moment is totally okay. And that you're just giving yourself some time to just breathe, come back to yourself, maybe move your body a little bit just to release any tightness or tension that you might be holding on to. As often when we're experiencing pain or discomfort, we're clenching and holding resistance in other areas of the body. And we'll slowly begin to walk those hands forward in front of us. Rounding through the spine, just tucking that chin in towards your chest. And you can move the body a little bit from side to side. And then slowly we'll walk back through center. If you have anything underneath that seat, you can just gently remove that off to the side. And we're just going to draw the soles of the feet together, coming into a cobbler pose. And sometimes we feel a little bit of tightness and tension in those hips, so we'll just flutter out those knees, let it go, release it out, and then slowly we'll find some stillness. And you're just going to take your thumbs and you're just going to begin to massage those feet just to give a little self-love into the body. Sometimes we forget that we need that touch. We need that comfort. So just working into those feet. And as you begin to massage the feet with your thumbs, focusing on the breath and seeing if you can release any tightness or tension in the body. One more deep breath here. And then slowly we'll find stillness, having those hands on those ankles, sit the spine nice and tall. And then we'll slowly fold the body forward. And tucking that chin in towards your chest. And rounding through the spine. Feeling into that low back. Breathing into the pelvis. And then slowly we'll roll all the way up. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. We'll gently take our hands on either sides of those knees and press them together, bringing the soles of the feet down towards the earth. And we're just going to make our way into a cat-cow shape. So you can begin to come into an all-fours position, taking the hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread nice and wide. Sometimes when I have my cycle, I like to take my knees a little wider to just give a little bit more space in the hips. And then as you inhale, you can just reach the gaze up towards the sky, drop the belly, and exhale, round everything in, tuck that chin in towards your chest. Inhale here to lift up, and exhale to round, pressing that floor away. Inhale to lift up towards the sky, getting to link that breath with movement, and then exhale, we'll round. Now, as you begin to move through the cat-cow, maybe begin to rock those hips back a little bit. And then if you want, you can begin to make nice big circles with the whole body. Just getting right into the hip joints, right into the belly. And then just make sure that you're moving in the opposite direction as well. Just releasing any tightness, any tension, and seeing if you can relax the muscles in the face a little bit more. Couple more deep breaths here. And then we'll slowly come back through center. Walk those knees just gently behind the body, and we're just going to begin to bend through the elbows, coming all the way down towards our stomach. Untuck those toes, and you're going to take the elbows underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread nice and wide. Press the forearms into the earth. You can take your feet a little wider here, and we're just going to come into a nice Sphinx pose. Lifting up through the chest, and knowing that if this is causing too much discomfort, especially during this period, you can just gently rest your forehead on the hands. Finding whatever variation that you need. And you'll be softening the gaze, closing down the eyes, and just allow yourself to be here in this moment, fully present. Wherever you are, we're going to be here for one more deep breath. And then exhale, slowly lower the chest down towards the earth if it's not already there. I'm going to tuck those hands underneath those shoulders, tuck the toes, and we'll lift up through tabletop. Take those knees out nice and wide. We're going to come into a nice supported child's pose. So if you have those pillows or one pillow, put it in front of you. We're going to get nice and comfortable. Sometimes I even like to stack them on top of each other, so I have like a mound of pillows that I can just completely release on. And you're just going to take your knees nice and wide, hug that support in towards the belly, and then you're just going to gently release down towards that support, taking your right ear down towards the support. We're just going to rest here for a few moments. See if you can really release over the support. Give yourself a few moments to really soften, and give yourself permission to just be still. And if you notice the mind start to wander, just gently bring it back to the breath, back to the inhale, back to the exhale. And we're here for one more deep breath. And then slowly begin to bring your gaze over towards that right side, taking your left ear down towards that support. Just softening into it. Seeing if you can release those hips a little deeper. Soften everything down. Allow yourself to be fully supported. One more deep breath here. And then on the inhale, slowly begin to push yourself away from the earth, away from that support. And you can just gently push it off to the side. And you're just going to gently draw the knees together. Allowing your hands to soften on top of the thighs. Just roll down those shoulders. And we'll inhale here, reach the arms up. And exhale, just find a nice little easy twist towards that right side. Left hand on that right knee. And then inhale, we'll reach up, back through center, and twist towards that left side. Inhale, come all the way back through. Reach those arms all the way up towards the sky. Let the gaze follow. Hands come together overhead. And then exhale, draw those hands together at your heart. And just taking a moment here to thank yourself for moving and breathing and giving yourself that much needed self-care. And with gratitude for our practice and with gratitude for our community, thank you so much for sharing this space with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.